Hey guys, this is Tal from Apocalypse, and this episode is called OMG, What Is This Update? We're going to talk about the latest Facebook update. Firstly, new hero Aries. We get it, and the second thing, and the big standout in this update for lots of unpleasant reasons, is that the torch battle is torched. Lastly, there's some price drops in some of the warehouse stuff if you're into Hero Expedition. But here's Aries, and I was lucky enough to roll Aries last night with 4 out of 5 Berserk. Yes, he was born with 4 out of 5 Berserk. I haven't re-rolled that talent, so incredibly lucky. So his ability Calamity damages a number of heroes. They take increased damage, but the exciting part about this skill is that it reduces their energy, but it also disables their skill for a period of time depending on the skill level. So what we're talking about here is Aries attacking Druid and actually preventing Druid from healing, or say from preventing Champion from stunning. So this hero is awesome, and imagine at 1 out of 9 we're talking about 3 heroes in Arena out of 6, so it's going to have a massive impact head on in Arena. Not so effective, well, not effective at all in an open lane, but Aries has about the same health pool as Immortep and the same damage as Ninja. So this guy is really awesome if you're lucky enough to get him. So this leads us into definitely the most controversial aspect of this patch, and that is Torch Battle. The first thing you'll notice when you go into your guild hall, into event, is that the interface has changed. So we've got pretty icons for the boss challenge and for Torch Battle. Sadly, when you go in, the first thing you'll notice is that there's a delay. Next Torch Battle's in 2 days. Torch Battle is no longer 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Now it's only on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and the Torch Battle only goes for 12 hours. It starts at 9 AM server time and concludes at 9 PM server time. The rewards have changed, unfortunately. As you can see, there's no gem component. The shards have dropped from 1,000 to 800, and the honor badges have remained at 10,000. You'll also see that they've decided to change the names. Sieges are now called halls, and defending is now called guarding. We can still only hold 10 halls and 10 guards at any given time. However, now it only takes 30 minutes to replenish as opposed to the old 1 hour. The Torch Battle feature is also now available to the top 3,000 guilds as opposed to the top 100 previously. The 3,000 guilds that participate in Torch Battle are broken down into 10 groups. So the group that we're in, based on the fact that we're a top 20 guild, will include the top 300 guilds, which is a lot different to the top 100 only. So what does this mean to us? Well, the guilds that are ranked from 101 to 300 will now be participating in our Torch Battle, which is going to mean that there's an extra 200 guilds that are lowly ranked compared to us to take torches from. I think that this is going to slow this feature down. It's certainly not going to be as busy. There's just going to be a whole lot of easy torches to grab. On a positive note though, the layout has changed in a way that makes it a whole lot easier to understand. And one thing that I really do like is that when you go into the Hall Torch tab, and unfortunately I can't show you now because the feature is 2 days away, and it reminds me of that when I click on the Hall Torch tab, but it actually brings up a list of all of the current guilds that our guild members are attacking. So not just who you're attacking, but who everyone else is attacking as well, which makes it a whole lot easier for us to coordinate attacks if we feel like we want to do that. So guys, the obvious thing is all you have to do is read the forums, and you'll see that everybody's furious because they took away the gems. I'm a player like you guys, so unless IGG are going to give me a Multanica for sticking up for them, I'm on your side. However, I also think that we got a month's worth of crazy rewards that the other platforms didn't get. So all those free gems have certainly got me some pretty awesome heroes, and I hope that in the last month you guys have also got heaps of awesome heroes too from the free gems we got, and also lots of upgrades, or that you're able to buy lots of heroes with all the shards we got too. So unfortunately that is now over and we can't change it. So what we do need to do though, if you guys are crazy gamers like I am, is adapt quickly, because the players that adapt quickly are the players who are going to come out better than all of those people who spend all their time in the forums complaining about how stupid the change is and how horrible it is that we're not getting free gems anymore. It hurts me too, I'm on your side, but we do need to move forward. So what we hope to do is to make a series of YouTubes to, again, as I've said earlier, to help you guys through with some of the other features in the game that we can use to get our resources now that Torch Battle's not going to give it to us. So obviously in the old days before Torch Battle, Here Be Monsters was the best way to get shards. So I'm going to do a YouTube on Here Be Monsters. Of course, you can also unlock dungeons. Torch Battle made dungeons an absolute waste of time, but now it's time to go into dungeons and actually have a look at that. The last dungeon, 40 shards a dungeon. Obviously 28% chance there, guys, but it's worth doing now. So if you haven't been doing dungeons, it's time to unlock some of those dungeons. Now, of course, Hero Trials, as I just showed, it can award you gems, but there's also daily gems and shards and honor badges from your rank, which is obviously determined by your might. So might be time to start looking at increasing might. That's a daily reward as well. Of course, there's also the daily rewards for logging in, fighting in the arena, raiding guys, stealing golden mana. That's 10 gems a pop. So there's ways of farming the gems. It's just harder than it was before. Of course, if we have a little bit, if we look down a little bit further, it's time to maybe start doing some of those other things like collecting the likes and liking your friends' castles and fighting with your Facebook friends. There's another 30 gems. It's not as easy as it used to be, but the gems are still there if you're prepared to sit down and grind for them. Guys, you can also save gems by doing your hero expeditions. You get your merit badges, and I've done my 10 for the day. You get your merit badges and go into your warehouse, and instead of spending gems on things like hero refreshes, which you can buy there for 300 merit badges, or even a hero, another hero slot, instead of spending 50 gems on that, use your merit badges as well. Lastly guys, one of the most important resources is honor badges, and while we still get 10,000 honor badges for Torch Battle, we're only doing it twice a week now, so it's time to go back into arena and start increasing that hourly rate if you can climb the ranks. If not, then at least put yourself in a position where you're winning your arena battles, or at least attempting to while you're online. Now, I thought I'd finish off this YouTube by taking in the new hero Aries and showing you guys how effective he is in arena combat. As I touched on earlier guys, we do not want you to rage quit, so please take a deep breath. We know everyone is going to horribly miss those gems that we got from Torch Battle. We're not going to get them back unless IGG change their mind, which is completely out of our control. So don't leave Castle Clash. It's still an awesome, fun game. And we just got some really crazy good rewards for a month that Android and iOS didn't get. Unfortunately, they've taken them away, but the game is still awesome. And so don't run away and play Farmville. Stick it out, and in a couple of days, hopefully, you'll still be pretty pumped about getting back into Castle Clash and having lots of fun. And so we're going to make a series of YouTubes, like I said, to focus on some of the areas that will help you get some more resources. So we'll go into strategy for arena some other time, but I just wanted to share a couple of arena fights with you guys. So I've put together an open lane team because there's 2 out of 3 chance of me getting an open lane, and on this occasion I did it well. I was lucky enough to get the open lane. But here we go with Aries. If you have a look on the right hand side, you'll see Aries' attack is like a red beam of some description. Looks pretty cool. On the left, if you look now, you'll see these red clouds appear. So that's stopping them from proccing, and it's taking away their energy. So I get the win. That was pretty cool. So I climb 5 spots, ranked 60. Look, it's a Multanica. And so I couldn't resist. So guys, remember, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to the channel. I am hoping to put together some really useful stuff and hopefully really fun stuff that will help you in game and that'll help you enjoy your gameplay. So I'll post it on our guild's Facebook page and do my best to make sure that it's useful and fun. But here goes. We get to see Multanica in action. Goat got him a few days ago. Spent a whole lot of time in broadcast, letting everyone know how awesome he was with his new Multanica. And I've got to say, I'm just jealous. So yeah, well done to you, Goat. Sir Goat. So here we go. I made a bit of a mistake. I decided to put together a team, a head-on team. And that was because I fought this guy a few days ago and he was on the top line, but he's changed his defense. So bad luck. Normally I'd lose because I've got the wrong team out. But if you have a look down the bottom, look, it's beautiful Multanica. Very nice hero. But anyway, guys, like I said earlier, please, don't lose faith in the game. It is lots and lots of fun, and we want you to stay around and have fun. So, again, subscribe if you can. If you would, please, that'd be awesome. And keep watching because we've got some awesome stuff coming. Until next time, be good. Awesome.